All right, good evening and welcome to the 5 p.m. Tulsa City Council meeting. Today is Wednesday, June 3rd. You can view this meeting on our Facebook page, our YouTube channel, Cox Channel 24, or at tgovonline.org. Assisting the council tonight are Jack Blair, City Attorney, Lori Doring, our Secretary to the Council, and Beth Tankard, council staff. If you wish to speak on an agenda item, please see Beth to complete a request to speak card prior to that item being read. You will not be allowed to speak on any item that has already been read. Please join us in pledging allegiance to the flag of our country and remain standing for a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, thank you. You may be seated. We do not have any proclamations or special presentations this evening. So people wishing to speak on an agenda item are limited to 5 minutes total per meeting. Public input is a time for members of the public to provide insight on the agenda item. Due to the meeting format, public input is not a time for a question and answer period. All comments should be relevant to the agenda item and directed to the council. We are using an electric timing system. In front of the speaker is a microphone. There is a timer that will count down the time used. A green light will indicate your time is running. Yellow will come on when you have 30 seconds remaining in your allotted time. A blinking red light will be shown when your time has concluded. We ask that you stay within your time limits so everyone wishing to speak is given equal time. Please keep the podium area, railings, and aisles free from recording devices and tripods. Recording equipment and accessories included tripods must be set up in the media center. As posted on tonight's agenda, certain items are subject to consideration and possible approval, adoption, denial, amendment, or revision. Item 6B has been pulled this evening. I call this meeting to order. Please call the roll.
Counselor Hall Harper.
Here.
Counselor Archie.
Here.
Counselor Dutton.
Here.
Counselor Bellis.
Here.
Counselor Gilbert.
Here.
Counselor Bengal. Here. Counselor Dr. Wright.
Here.
Counselor Lakin.
Here.
All right. 1, receipt and filing of minutes. 1A, minutes of regular meeting held at 4 p.m. on May 13th, 26. B, minutes of regular meeting held at 5 p.m. on May 13th of 26. Do we have any speakers?
There are no speakers.
Is there council discussion?
I move to approve items 1A and B.
Second.
Please call the roll.
Counselor Hall Harper.
Yes.
Counselor Archie.
Yes.
Counselor Dutton.
Yes.
Counselor Bellis.
Yes.
Counselor Gilbert.
Yes.
Counselor Bengal.
Yes.
Counselor Dr. Wright.
Yes.
Counselor Lakin.
Yes.
All right, items 1A and B are approved. 2, appointments and reappointments. 2A, Miss Amelia, appointment to the Arts Commission for the City of Tulsa. B, Miss Rihanna, reappointment to the Greater Tulsa Area Hispanic Latinx Affairs Commission. Do we have any speakers?
There are no speakers.
Is there council discussion? Nope, no speakers. Oh.
This is,
There-
okay, I guess discussion or,
There, we were told no speakers, so.
sorry, this is unprecedented. Okay.
Beth, no speakers?
I'm sorry, which section?
2.
There are
Appointments-
no speakers.
Whoa, okay. Move to approve items 2A and B.
Oh, you got beat. All right. Will you please call the roll?
Counselor Hall Harper.
Yes.
Counselor Archie.
Yes.
Counselor Dutton.
Yes.
Counselor Bellis.
Yes.
Counselor Gilbert.
Yes.
Counselor Bengal.
Yes.
Counselor Lakin.
Yes.
All right, items 2A and B are approved. Are any of the commissioners here? Don't see either one of them. All right. 3, public hearings. 3A, public hearing to receive comments regarding a proposed ordinance approving the increased assessments for parcels within the Tulsa Stadium Improvement District Number 1. This carries the emergency clause. Is there a motion to enter a public hearing?
I move to enter public hearing.
Second.
Please call the roll.
Counselor Hall Harper.
Yes.
Counselor Archie.
Yes.
Counselor Dutton.
Yes.
Counselor Bellis.
Yes.
Counselor Gilbert.
Yes.
Counselor Bengal.
Yes.
Counselor Dr. Wright.
Yes.
Counselor Lakin.
Yes.
Okay, do we have any speakers?
There are no speakers on 3A.
All right, without objection, we will exit public hearing. B, public hearing to receive comments regarding a proposed ordinance closing a public way, with closing a certain portion of an alleyway as a public way of the city of Tulsa located at 702 South Main Street, lots 1 through 8, block 174 of the Tulsa Original Town Edition for the development of a parking garage. Is there a motion to enter public hearings?
Move to enter public hearing.
Second.
Please call the roll.
Counselor Hall Harper.
Yes.
Counselor Archie.
Yes.
Counselor Dutton.
Yes.
Counselor Bellis.
Yes.
Counselor Gilbert.
Yes.
Counselor Bengal.
Yes.
Counselor Dr. Wright.
Yes.
Counselor Lakin.
Yes.
All right, do we have any speakers?
There are no speakers on 3B.
All right, without objection, we will exit that public hearing. C, public hearing to receive comments regarding a proposed ordinance amending Title 11 Tulsa Revised Ordinances, Public Works Department, Chapter 9, Street Maintenance, Section 901, Special Revenue Fund for Maintenance and Repair of Public Ways, directing that in addition to 1% of Public Service Company of Oklahoma, gross receipts 0.9% of the Oklahoma Natural Gas Company gross receipts shall be remitted into the fund, amending the purpose of the fund, requiring annual approval of a 5-year plan to use of funds, providing that the ordinance shall be void if the ONG franchise is not approved by the voters, repealing all ordinances and conflicting herewith, and providing for a severability. Is there a motion to enter public hearings?
I move to enter public hearings.
Second.
Please call the roll.
Counselor Hall Harper. Yes. Counselor Archie.
Yes.
Counselor Dutton.
Yes.
Counselor Bellis.
Yes.
Counselor Gilbert.
Yes.
Counselor Bengel.
Yes.
Counselor Dr. Wright.
Yes.
Counselor Lakin.
Yes.
All right. Do we have any speakers on this one?
There are no speakers.
All right. Without objection, we will exit that public hearing. Move on to the next one. D, public hearing to receive comments regarding a proposed ordinance amending Title 43K of Tulsa Revised Ordinances, which is the City of Tulsa's expenditure policy for the 2017 Limited Purpose Economic Development Temporary Sales Tax, amending the projects and purposes for which expenditures and proceeds may lawfully be made, providing for severability, and this carries the emergency clause. Is there a motion to go into public hearing?
I move to enter public hearings.
Second.
Please call the roll.
Counselor Hall Harper.
Yes.
Counselor Archie.
Yes.
Counselor Dutton.
Yes.
Counselor Bellis.
Yes.
Counselor Gilbert.
Yes.
Counselor Bengel.
Yes.
Counselor Dr. Wright.
Yes.
Counselor Lakin.
Yes.
All right. Do we have any speakers on this one?
There are no speakers.
Oh, all right. Without objection, we will exit that public hearing and move into the next one. E, public hearing to receive written and oral comments regarding the proposed City of Tulsa FY 2026-27 budget and capital plan. Is there a motion to enter public hearing?
I enter public hearing. I make a motion to enter public hearings.
Second.
Please call the roll.
Counselor Hall Harper.
Yes.
Counselor Archie.
Yes.
Counselor Dutton.
Yes.
Counselor Bellis.
Yes.
Counselor Gilbert.
Yes.
Counselor Bengel.
Yes.
Counselor Dr. Wright.
Yes.
Counselor Lakin.
Yes.
All right. Do we have any speakers?
We have one speaker, Brian Turner.
Good evening.
It is a marvelous evening. What is happening with the parking lot? Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I didn't want to start until I actually had the mic. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. I am Brian Turner. I'm a resident of District 9. I'm here tonight representing Eradicate Poverty Tulsa. The citizens group has been talking about how best to attack this problem in the city since April 2024. We're focusing on chronic absenteeism at TPS in the McLean High School feeder pattern. And we have a specific project, we have developed a budget, we have developed a work plan, and I'm happy to discuss that further with all members of council. I hope we get the opportunity to do that. We urge the Tulsa City Council to adopt the Tulsa Resiliency Investment Fund, TRIF, to reduce chronic absenteeism at Tulsa Public Schools and the McLean High School feeder pattern. The public schools have made real progress in reducing chronic absenteeism, but they can't do it all. They have undertaken improvements in educational processes as well as outreach efforts, but the community, we here in Tulsa, have to step up for our part in creating the conditions for chronic absenteeism. And you are our representatives, and that's why we're here this evening. Now, I have supplied copies by email to all council members on this executive summary budget. And as I said, we can go into more specific detail if you would like. And we're prepared to answer all of your questions, to listen to you, so we can continue to hone the project as well, so it serves people even better. The main feature is that lived experienced people, families, single parent families, grandparents raising grandchildren who are caring for children at high risk of chronic absenteeism, and youth, as well as youth who are unaccompanied, who are homeless, who are out on the street, who are couch surfing. By granting them a stipend of $1,200 a month for 24 months. Now, I'm saying all this because it's research-based. We are not setting ourselves up for failure by doing something that's less than effective. So we know it works, and it doesn't need to be a pilot and demonstration project because it's been demonstrated all over the country already, and we can resource that with you if you like. There is an outcomes research component that will actually take a look at, it'll be a random control test. That is, there'll be a control group that doesn't receive any benefit, as well as groups that do. Now, we're looking at 300 families, single-parent families, grandparents, as I mentioned, and unaccompanied youth, to receive this benefit in 10 cohorts of 30 people each. And we're looking for a trusted community partner in that area, in the McLean feeder pattern, to actually administer the program, not to control it, but to administer it. The controls come with the lived experience people. We're asking for just under $11 million to do it for 28 months. Now, the lived experience is an exercise in participatory budgeting. The council will set a limit of how many dollars can be spent. And the lived experience people, supported by professionals and educators and city staff and others, will actually hone the project to fit within that budget. It's people acting on their behalf. We've had successful efforts at that already in this city, specifically in Sequoia, where they designed a project for themselves that was going to work. So it's not that far off in terms of what we're asking you to do now. Now, as I said, I'm available for comment and questions in any format. I'd love to meet with you to talk further about this. The need is urgent. We can spend $30 million on putting wood in the ground over the next 9 months. But if we can start this project and start having results within September, and there are people hurting right now. We all know that. We see it on the streets. We have to take action, and the people's need is right now. There are 14,000 kids at TPS who are diagnosed as being chronically absent.
Thank you, Mr.
4,000
Turner.
of those
Your
are in
term-
McLean.
Your
Thank you.
time's expired. Thank you.
Council.
Thank you very much. Beth, that was our one speaker?
Correct.
All right. Without objection, we will exit public hearings. Going on to item 4, mayor's items. 4A, report from the mayor or his designee on community events, briefing on city activities, city efforts, and new business. Don't see the mayor here this evening. Mr. Miller, do you have anything you would like to report for the mayor? Okay. The remaining items 4B through 4Q will not be read aloud. However, public comments will be received on these items. Do we have any speakers?
Yes, we have 3 speakers. The first is Mr. John Huffines on 4F, G, I, and Q.
Good evening, Mr. Huffines.
Good evening. Thank you, councilors. Peace, yes, peace. I'm thankful for our honorable leaders. I'm grateful for our honorable council chair, Karen Gilbert, the honorable vice chair, Christian Bingle, honorable councilors, staff, team, and security. We are thankful to the citizens of this great city of love, Tulsa, in this great nation under God, the USA. It is a joy to be with you on this 3rd day of June in the year of our loving Lord, Jesus Christ, 2026. Yes, 4F. This is a donation from the Major Cities Chiefs Association for Chief Larson to participate in executive leadership training and bring potentially valuable insights back to Tulsa. And I'm sure he will take valuable insights. It seems like he's going to be a mentor there. I'm grateful for the Tulsa Police Department. Every day they serve our community with professionalism, courage, and a commitment to public safety. Their work helps families, neighborhoods, and businesses throughout our city thrive. I also thank God, the Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, for faithful public servants who use their gifts to strengthen and protect our community. May wisdom, favor, and guidance continue to rest upon our police officers and their leadership. As we remain people of prayer, they are able to do their assignments lovingly and successfully. Agenda item 4G. Gifts such as the Pendleton blanket help preserve history. creativity, and the stories that connect generations. I appreciate Greg Gray, Sharon Bell, and designer Chase Earls for contributing to a collection that can educate and inspire visitors for years to come. As we consider this item, I give thanks to God, the Father of lights, the source of every good gift. May we continue to be faithful stewards of the cultural treasures entrusted to our community. Agenda item I am appreciating this effort to support the revitalization of the Kendall-Whittier District and the Tulsa Global District. Strong neighborhoods help families, businesses, churches, and community organizations flourish together. As these areas continue to grow, I'm reminded of Psalm 127:1, where it speaks of the importance of the Lord building the house. I'm grateful for citizens, business owners, and community leaders who invest their time and energy into strengthening these parts of Tulsa. Almighty God, we invoke your guidance. Item Q, Tulsa Firehouse 5K Run, scheduled for June 13th, 2026, starting at 1800 South Boulder Park Drive. I'm grateful for all of Tulsa's firewomen and men. Also grateful for Tulsa's Fire Chief Mike Baker speaking and sharing beautifully to an interested audience of Brookside neighbors at the B&A meeting 2 nights ago. Thank you, counselors, for always doing your best to help Tulsa be her best.
Thank you, Mr. Huffines. Next speaker, please.
James Alexander Jr. on 4H.
Good evening, Mr. Alexander.
Good evening. How's everyone?
Great. How about yourself?
I'm doing well.
Good.
I sit and watched the committee meeting on this today, and I'm a little bit upset because when you talk about Greenwood and knowing the history, pay attention, ladies, knowing the history of how Tulsa has treated this area for over 105 years, including probably next year also and beyond. The problem I have is that it's not the money. We need all the money we can muster up for the Greenwood area. But also, what must happen in the Greenwood area is it's to be historical. There are too many things going on in that area for it to be a black historical area. You have a ballpark. You have a PWI, public white institution. You have a whole lot of things that's not going on that should be going on. This area is set up different from any other area in Tulsa, and there will never be another one. To be a world-class city, you have to do world-class things. And Tulsa at this time is nowhere close to being world-class because it looks like you're stealing from North Tulsa, and that's what's happening. And I have a memo that I got from Tulsa stating that in it was 2017, and it stated that 20 years before, the city of Tulsa had changed the designation of the money that was supposed to be for North Tulsa. And at that time, there was no designated change from the federal government, which means the money was stolen from North Tulsa. Now, I'm for this agenda item, but there must be some stuff to clean up North Tulsa. North Tulsa is a jewel. I don't care about anything else that would bring people to Tulsa, but with Tulsa's history and the growth of Greenwood, there would be no better tourist attraction than Greenwood. Check it out.
Next speaker.
Our final speaker is Bernice Alexander on 4H, I, J, K, L, and M.
Good evening, Ms. Alexander.
Yes, this item is the same one that my husband was speaking on. And we did look at the council meeting today. about what your intent is for that area and other areas. And all those other areas, I'm familiar with Main Street projects in cities. Greenwood stands alone. And I'm concerned and will be watching and working very closely about what happens with this provision that this city now has to rebuild that area and that community. You know, there's enough provision for every person. And when there's a shortage, a lot of times it's because somebody is taking what they shouldn't be taking from someone else. Now, like I said, my family looks like you all, like the United Nations. So I don't understand this racist stuff that's going on in this city. I don't understand it. And why it continues. And why this council, this local government wants to take some of the provision that it has been designated for the North Tulsa area to restore that community and spread it in many other areas of the city. I'm going to object to this, and I'm going to object to it in a legal fashion, because that area has been destroyed once. Once it's been destroyed. And it was because the people were black or African American that were doing well. And people in this community didn't like it. I don't know how come people have to mistreat each other. I don't understand that. It's not something new. It's probably been around as long as people have been around. I heard the gentleman speaking about the North Tulsa schools and the condition that they're in and the help that they need. These kids are in trouble in this city, all over the city. But I can speak very specifically about North Tulsa because I took a business course at TCC some years back, and I wrote a proposal for the young people in that area. And the program was funded, and it received great awards for what we were doing with the children. But I learned about the children. I'm not from Tulsa. I grew up in Oklahoma City. But I learned a lot about the children. And we work with children from kindergarten age to 17. The school system allowed us to use the school buses. I wrote the proposal in my business class at TCC. And an attorney was the teacher for that class. And she gave me 100+ on that proposal. It was a very successful program that went from 7 o'clock in the morning during the summer until 9 at night with those kids. It was an award-winning program. So we need to stop sitting up, making up foolishness to destroy members of this community. Every person in here matters. None of us had a choice to be born. I have 2 sons, Mr. Alexander and I. They didn't choose to be born. Every person matters.
Thank
And
you,
so-
Miss Bernice. Your time's up.
Thank you. I want to finish this sentence. So we need to be more considerate of how we treat each other, because we all matter, and we're all important, and we all have something to bring to where we live. I'm really tired of the nastiness that I've been dealing with here in this city. Enough is enough.
Thank you, Ms. Alexander.
Thank you.
All right, is there council discussion?
Move to approve items 4B through Q.
Second.
Please call the roll.
Counselor Hall Harper,
Yes.
Counselor Archie,
Yes.
Counselor Dutton,
Yes.
Counselor Bellis,
Yes.
Counselor Gilbert,
Yes.
Counselor Bengal,
Yes.
Counselor Dr. Wright,
Yes.
Counselor Lakin,
Yes.
All right, items 4B through 4Q are approved. 5 authorities, boards, and commissions. 5A, monthly status report from the sales tax overview committee on current activities and efforts. Ms. Jenkins, good evening.
Good evening, everyone. I do also want to acknowledge that Mario Johnson, one of the other members of the Sales Tax Overview Committee, is also here tonight. I would also say that although I have enjoyed coming to give my presentations to you all, after 6 years as either vice chair or secretary of the council, I decided to give someone else an opportunity to be part of the leadership of the committee. So I am now a representative, a very proud representative for District 1, but no longer vice chair. So you will see other members of the STOC coming in to give you their presentations every month. So happy to do that. But I will encourage them to make sure they reference District 1 when they come. So I will start tonight with an update on a vision project, which is number 17005, South Tulsa Jinx Lake Low Water Dam, and related amenities. We received a presentation on the project from Veronica Page, senior engineer, at our meeting on May 26th. The presentation included information on the following 4 topics: conceptual design process overview, differences between scope and complexities of this project and the Zinc Dam project, project funding per the 2022 Memorandum of Understanding between the City of Tulsa, City of Jinx, Indian Nations Council of Governments, and the Muskogee Creek Nation. And then fourth and finally, we discussed the conceptual designs and cost estimates for the project. We do appreciate the staff coming in and giving us such a comprehensive overview of the project. We know there's a lot of complexities and issues involved there, so that was very beneficial for our understanding. Next, it's a pleasure to note progress on project 170080, which is the citywide gateway signage with the west sign located near the historic Route 66 Historical Village near Yukon Avenue and Southwest Boulevard, just south of Interstate 244, turned on by Mayor Nichols last Tuesday, May 26th. And we're optimistic that the east sign being installed near the Interstate 44 and Interstate 244 split, east of 129th East Avenue, will be completed and turned on soon. But very exciting to see that sign. The last vision project I will give an update on this evening is project 170145, which is Vision Arts, the Tulsa Arts Commission. 34 applications were received for the $150,000 available through the 7th round of funding. The independent review panel will present its recommendations at the June 8th Arts Commission meeting. The Arts Commission will present its recommendations to the mayor for approval. After mayoral approval, agreements will be established with the awardees, with funding available beginning on July 1st. I want to turn to give you a few updates on some parks. The first one is very exciting, the Fred Johnson Park improvements. The park is in District 9 at 6002 South Riverside Drive. Last month, Magnum was awarded the bid with all 5 ad alternates included. So it's very exciting that the base was approved and that there's funding to do all the ad alternates. Contracting with Magnum is in progress. And the Johnson Park design is a significant improvement with the dog park, pickleball courts, covered basketball courts added to the existing basketball courts, the 2 through 12 playground, interactive fountain, and the skate art piece. The skate features including a TUL skate ramp, small skate features around the southwest concrete looped path, and the LED lighting updating for the TUL skate ramp. It's really cool. I wish, I'm sure you all have had an opportunity to see the designs and the excitement of being able to share that with the community. It's going to be it's going to be very nice. And then actually putting the covered basketball shelter with skylights that'll be added. So it's not just a solid roof. And the swing area. And then the asphalt treatment that's going to have patterns to it and with pedestrian lighting that's going to be part of it. So it sounds very exciting and definitely a big change for Johnson Park today. Construction is expected to begin in August with completion by next August. And the Parks Department will plan a groundbreaking event with the neighborhood once the expected start date is received from Magnum. And then also noting another park project is Mohawk Park rehab and renovation. And Mohawk Park is in District 1 at 5701 East 36th Street North. WSB has completed and submitted the first draft of the drainage and irrigation study. That report was submitted on August 28th. Stormwater is reviewing the draft report with Parks, Golf, and Zoo staff before proposing updates to WSB for the final report. It's important to note that the results of this study will lay the foundation for the work to be completed through the $4 million Mohawk Golf renovations project. Really important to be able to have that information to make the determination of the scope and the renovations that we'll be able to do at the golf course. And finally, a transportation project in District 1. Work on the Gilcrease Museum Road continues with the expectation it will be completed on schedule by the end of the year. And noting that the Tulsa World did a story about the project on May 10th with some great aerial photos to show the changes occurring through the project. Kudos to them for really being able to show people what's happening there. So very excited about the improvements that'll be made and that it'll coincide with the opening of our new Gilcrease Museum. Any questions?
Anybody have any questions?
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
great report. Thank you very much. And that is exciting news about Johnson Park. It's been a long time coming. I remember going to Johnson Park to watch junior high football games when I was growing up. So that's where the Nimitz Admirals played. So, yeah, back in the day. So,
Thank you.
yeah. Counselor Dector Wright?
I just wanted to thank you for your leadership on the Sales Tax Overview
Yes.
Committee. And I know you'll still be around, but we'll miss your reports. Thank you.
Thank you again. All right, do we have any speakers on the STOC report?
We have one speaker, Mr. John Huffines.
Thank you, counselors. Yes. Authorities, boards, and commissions. Agenda item 5A. I'm grateful for the unity and harmony demonstrated by the STOC committee as they come together to produce this report. Their collaborative spirit strengthens trust and helps guide wise decisions for our city. And under parks, we have seen supporting documentation regarding our public zoo, a place that celebrates the beauty of nature. It offers a wonderful opportunity to appreciate creation and our Creator, God, the Father, and His Son, our Lord Jesus Christ. I heard recently the elephants, Billy and Tina, are living alongside each other and they're doing well. And also, I'd just like to say this. Thank you, family.
Thank you, Mr. Huffines. All right, 5B, final plat for Highland Park Villas consisting of 12 lots, 1 block on 2.91 acres located on the northeast corner of East 36th Street and South Braden Avenue. Do we have any speakers on this item?
There are no speakers.
All right, is there council discussion?
I move to approve item 5B.
Second.
Please call the roll.
Counselor Hall Harper.
Yes.
Counselor Archie.
Yes.
Counselor Dutton.
Yes.
Counselor Bellis.
Yes.
Counselor Gilbert.
Yes.
Counselor Bengal.
Yes.
Counselor Dr. Wright.
Yes.
Counselor Lakin.
Yes.
Yeah, that one has been a long time coming too. So, let's see, 6, ordinances first reading. The following items in this section of the agenda will not be read aloud, and without objection, 6A through 6 L except 6B will be forwarded to the next council meeting for action. Moving on, turning pages. 7 ordinances, second reading. 7A, ordinance approving the increased assessment for parcels located within the Tulsa Stadium Improvement District Number 1. B, ordinance closing a certain utility easement located at 1533 East 31st Street, Lot 4, Block 1 of Golderbrook, second. Let's see. C, ordinance amending the fiscal year 25-26 budget to make supplemental appropriations of $160,000 from unappropriated unexpected fund balance within the general fund. D, ordinance closing a certain portion of an alleyway located at 1519 South Quincy Avenue, situated between lots 1 through 8 and lots 9 through 16 of Block 6 in Orcutt Addition. Do we have any speakers?
There are no speakers.
Is there council discussion?
I move to approve items 7A through D with the emergency clause on 7A.
Second.
Please call the roll.
Counselor Hall Harper.
Yes.
Counselor Archie.
Yes.
Counselor Dutton.
Yes.
Counselor Bellis.
Yes.
Counselor Gilbert.
Yes.
Counselor Bengal.
Yes.
Counselor Dr. Wright.
Yes.
Counselor Lakin.
Yes.
All right, items 7A through 7D are approved with the emergency clause on 7A. 8, council items. 8A, councilors' announcements and reports on current community events, activities, efforts, and concerns. Other than announcements and reports, no discussion will ensue. Counselor Archie, you have an announcement? You always do. That's why I called on you first.
Appreciate that. Please, June 22nd, which is a Monday, please join us. We're having a community meeting at the Tulsa Hills Church of the Nazarene, which is the church at the south end of Tulsa Hills. We'll be joined by ODOT to talk about the upcoming diverging, actually, well, it's not upcoming, they're starting like right now. It's happening right now. The diverging diamond intersection that's being put in at the bottom of Tulsa Hills. We'll also have folks from our streets department to talk about the traffic pattern at Tulsa Hills. And then there is a community project. We have some dollars left over for a community project, and we'll be talking about concave mirrors to make our intersections just a little bit safer. So please join us on that Monday, on the 22nd. If you can't join us on the 22nd, join me on the 23rd, the next day. I'll be with the mayor at our final community conversation. It'll be at the Tulsa Hills, at the West Tulsa Dream Center. in the South Haven neighborhood. And so all the department heads will be there. I'll be there, and come with your questions, concerns. And so June 22nd and 23rd. Thank you so much.
All right, Counselor Bengal?
Thank you. I love the diamond divergent intersection, right? I love that. So it works great over there off of, cleared all that backfill off of 169. So if you all aren't aware, not adopted, let me kind of suck all that back in. Let me reverse course here. I fostered a litter of kittens from Tulsa Animal Services over the past 8 weeks. Today, I turned all of those kittens and the mother back in. So most of the kittens and the mama are spoken for, so there's still 2 out there. They're Manx kittens, which means they don't have tail. The breed originates from the Isle of Man. Beautiful cats, very playful, very loving. So what a journey when you are taking care of a litter of kittens and a mama. So all of us up here love our animals, love some of my colleagues and I serve on the animal welfare working group, and obviously our shelter is constantly over capacity. So if you have room and you have time, everybody loves cats and dogs until they grow up to be big dogs and big cats. I would encourage you to go adopt an animal or potentially foster one for a while. Also, secondly, we're having our final District 6 Park Projects Town Hall on June 8th at 5:30 p.m. It'll be Monday at 5:30 p.m. and that'll be in the lecture room at Martin Regional Library. And as most of you know, we've been going through this for the past 3 years in these discussions. And so because of our economy, we want to make sure that we're not having to scale back on our projects. So we want to be very deliberate and get those dollars spent so that they can be spent across the district on quality of life. So again, Monday, June 8th, lecture room at Martin Regional Library. Anna America will be there, so that way she can present the final intent for those IoT2 funds. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Anybody else? All right.
Oh, and I am keeping 2 of those kittens, by the way.
I said, cat's out of the bag. Congratulations and thank you for taking on that responsibility and helping out that mama and her babies. Appreciate that. I would like to remind District 5 residents that June 9th we will have our next District 5 meeting. It'll be held at Tulsa Tech Limley campus from 6 to 7, and we will have a representative from IMSA there to talk to residents. So please don't forget, and I'll see you there. All right, moving on to 9, new business. There are no new items this week. 10, hearing of appeals. No items this week. 11, hearing of public comment. This concludes the televised portion of this meeting.